Witam po przerwie. Na czym ostatnio skończyliśmy? Tak się zastanawiam. Co ostatnio robiliśmy? Aha, teraz mamy poszukać pieniędzy, które gdzieś mają być ukryte w zamku Black Mirror, więc tak będziemy też czynić. Dobra, wychodzimy ze szklarni. Tutaj bonusy już wszystkie. Tak, wykreśliłem sobie, więc wszystkie. Dobra, powracamy teraz do szklarni i szukamy Dergama Gordona. Albo może najpierw zobaczmy na ten cokół z koniem. Więc przechodzimy do herbaciarni. O. I patrzymy.
This is the horse Henry described in his notes. This is the horse Henry.
Okej, dobra.
So, Fury, where's your secret?
Są jakieś otwory i jest jakieś podejrzane miejsce. No, na mój gust to jakiś przycisk, więc zobaczmy to najpierw.
Well, if that's not a button, nothing's happening.
Nic się nie dzieje.
7 small holes all next to each other. These could be used for ventilation if any of Mordred's colleagues are living in there. But it kind of looks like you put something into them.
Dobra, to już słyszeliśmy, więc musimy znaleźć jakiś klucz, w którym jest 7 takich malutkich otworów. W tym celu idziemy na górę i wchodzimy do pracowni... Albo może najpierw nie. Sprawdźmy, kto to był Dergam Gordon. Na drzewie w bibliotece, więc wchodzimy.
Dergam Gordon. Let's see. This is him. Married to Lillian Gordon.
Czyli wiemy, że jego żoną była Liliana Gordon. Wchodzimy teraz do pracowni Roberta, bo tam widzieliśmy stare obrazy, a pisał Henry coś o obrazach właśnie, więc może poszukajmy tutaj albo Liliana, albo Dergama.
Let's see. Maybe this Dergam Gordon is here somewhere. Looks like there's no Dergam Gordon among these. The only names are Lillian, Garma, and Lothar Gordon. The other pictures just have the year. Lillian Gordon was Dergam's wife. Her portrait was painted in 1662. Here's one dated 1659. It could be Dergam.
No więc sprawdźmy ten portret, czyli dotarliśmy do niego. Dobrze, że poszliśmy...
I can't make anything out at first glance. There's nothing unusual on the back either.
Dobrze, że sprawdziliśmy drzewo genealogiczne. Tutaj mamy część ramy, którą możemy wyjąć.
This must be the portrait of Dergam Gordon.
Więc ją wyjmujemy.
The frame seems to be loose here. Maybe it got broken in transit.
Widzimy 7 otworów.
It doesn't look like the piece just broke off accidentally. It was sawed off. What's this? There are 7 small holes here, just like on the stone plinth.
I teraz robimy taki bajer. W końcu są jakieś dziurki, więc używamy wykołaczków na... wykałaczek, przepraszam.
The holes vary in depth.
I teraz robimy taki bajer.
A great idea. I'll break the toothpicks off at all the same length, and then put them in the holes in the piece of frame. That way I'll have a copy of the key.
No, i mamy kopię klucza, więc lecimy teraz do cokołu. Tylko gdzie tu jest jest wyjście? Mamy wszystko, czego potrzebujemy, tak więc wracamy prędko. Do herbaciarni. I tam sprawdzamy na cokół. Nie ten. Tutaj. Wkładamy klucz.
There you go. It fits.
I naciskamy.
I heard a clicking sound. That's it.
O, ile pieniędzy i jakiś list. Najpierw sprawdźmy list.
Wow, a really ancient letter. From Mordred's time. With a coat of arms and a seal. Looks like it was from a king. The letter is from a scribe of Pope Innocent III. It contains instructions for further procedure in terms of the incident with Mordred. Letter from the Holy Father Pope Innocent III. Someone has written something on the back, but the writing doesn't look as old as on the front. The menhir in the hall must be hidden. The menhirs that stand around the castle seem to be directly connected with the demon gates. I wonder if that's what Victoria was trying to tell me before she died. I should note down the location of the menhirs on my map.
Potem będziemy się tym zajmować, najpierw weźmiemy pieniądze.
Whoa, there must be thousands of pounds in here. No one had better know about this. The inspector would have a field day. I'll just take a few bills with me as payment for the useful Mr. Gregg. I'll close the safe again, just in case.
No, sporo pieniędzy, nie powiem. Teraz przeczytajmy list. Ja go przeczytam, ponieważ on jest dosyć nieczytelny, a wątpię, czy by na YouTubie będziecie mogli go przeczytać sami.
The letter is from a scribe of Pope.
Dobra, to już słyszeliśmy.
Letter from the Holy Father Pope Innocent III to the faithful follower Lord Marcus Gordon, Duke of Blackmere. Esteemed Lord Marcus Gordon, I am writing in great anguish concerning the developments in the case of Mordred. My instructions regarding further modi operandi are to be carried out immediately as follows. Firstly, I demand the utmost secrecy and the sealing of all entrances to the ritual room. Furthermore, an academy will be established to conduct more thorough research into the possibilities for the 5 small portals. Concerning the large portal, all records and documentation are to be sent to the Vatican immediately, as the very foundations of Christendom would be shaken should its existence become generally known. Any talk, thoughts, or writings regarding the Shade Portal shall be deemed an act of heresy and shall be punished in accordance with the rules of the Fourth Lateran Council. Therefore, until the papal revocation to decree otherwise, the Gordons are henceforth responsible for ensuring that no one comes too close to the Shade Portal. With great faith in you and unending trust in God, I send you my apostolic blessing from the Vatican, 29 Septembris 1213, on the feast day of the Holy Archangel Michael, Innocent III, formed from the earth, conceived in sin, born to be punished. Should man commit an evil act that is forbidden, a shameful act that ill behooves him, a vain act that is of no use, he shall in the end become fuel for the fire, food for the worms, and a heap of putrefaction. De miseria conditionis humanae, on the misery of the human condition.
Trochę Darren mi pokrzyżował plany, ponieważ sam chciałem to przeczytać. Myślałem, że on tego nie będzie czytał. No cóż, trochę zeszło na czytanie jego. Ci, którzy rozumieją po angielsku, na pewno wszystko zrozumieli. Ja teraz przeczytam po polsku. List od Ojca Świętego, papieża Innocenta III do wiernego lorda Marcusa Gordona, księcia Black Mirror. Szanowny lordzie Marcusie Gordonie, piszę z wielkim niepokojem w sprawie Mordreda. Moje instrukcje dotyczą dalszych modi operandi. Mają być niezwłocznie przeprowadzone w następujący sposób. Po pierwsze, żądam największej dyskrecji i zapieczętowania wszystkich wejść do komnaty rytuałów. Ponadto w Akademii ustalone będzie przeprowadzenie bardziej szczegółowych badań nad możliwościami 5 małych portali w odniesieniu do dużych portali. Wszystkie zapisy i dokumenty należy pilnie przesłać do Watykanu, w przeciwnym razie mogłoby to wstrząsnąć fundamentami chrześcijaństwa. Wszystkie rozmowy, myśli i pisma dotyczące portali uważa się za akt herezji, więc podlegają karze zgodnie z zasadami czwartego soboru luterańskiego. Tutaj dosyć dziwnie jest taka czcionka, nie jest ona zbyt czytelna, dlatego dopóki dekret papieski nie zostanie unieważniony. Gordonowie są odpowiedzialni za to, aby nikt nie zbliżał się do portali. Z wielką wiarą w Ciebie i niekończącą się wiarą w Boga przysyłam Ci moje apostolskie błogosławieństwo. Watykan, 29 wrzesień 1218 rok, w świętego Michała Archanioła. Innocent III. Ulepiony z ziemi, obarczony winą, urodzony po to, by zostać ukaranym, jeżeli ktoś popełni niegodziwy i zakazany czyn, bezwstydny czyn, który mu nie uchodzi, próżny czyn, który jest bezwartościowy, ostatecznie zostanie jedynie pożywką dla ognia, strawą dla robaków i stertą za zgnilizny. No, tutaj naprawdę jest już nieczytelny ten mały druczek. De misteria conditionis humanao, nędzy rodzaju ludzkiego. Czyli dowiedzieliśmy się bardzo dużo z tego listu. Jest to instrukcja po incydencie z Mordredem i jak mają postępować potomkowie Gordonów. Menhir w holu musi być ukryty, czyli menhir, który już badaliśmy, który jest tak właściwie globusem, to jest właściwie menhir główny, wokół którego został wybudowany zamek. Z tego przynajmniej co zrozumiałem, ponieważ Darren czy Adrian zastanawiał się, jak oni go wnieśli przez frontowe drzwi, skoro by się nie zmieścił, a żadnych spawów na nim nie widać. Tak więc będziemy się zajmować tym potem. Na razie idziemy dać pieniądze ekipie budowlanej i tyle.
That's Greg.
Dobra.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Adrian. What's up? Have you sorted out the finance?
I think that'll be enough to start with.
Yep, that looks good.
Are you gonna continue working now?
That depends. Have you got anything for me?
The kitchen looks like crap. When's it gonna be tidied up?
As soon as we get more jacks. At the moment, the roof would fall on your head if you did anything in there.
The facade could do with having the soot removed from it. I'm sure you've got a brush somewhere.
Yes, it's just... Miss Antolini said the facade wasn't that important.
Do I look like Miss Antolini?
All right, Adrian. I'll get to work.
And from now on, it's Sir Adrian, if you will.
Jaki ważny się zrobił. Sir Adrian. O, jakiś telefon.
Look at that thing.
Więc idziemy odebrać i zobaczymy, kto to jest.
Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Winterbottom. How are you?
Hello, Adrian. That's just what I wanted to ask you.
Everything's okay so far, thanks.
You're already 5 minutes late for our hypnotherapy session. I have some other appointments and really don't want to have to move them.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll be there as soon as I can.
All right. See you soon, Adrian.
Więc lecimy do Dr. Winterbottom na sesję hipnotyczną. Tak więc teraz zapraszam na animację. A po powrocie do zamku będziemy zajmować się badaniem menhirów i szukaniem portalu, aby w końcu zlikwidować klątwę Mordreda.
There were stars right in the middle of the hole in the ground.
What kind of hole? The hole Angelina fell into?
Yeah, and when I looked around, at first I couldn't see anything, only blackness. And then I saw something in the darkness. Small, flickering points of light. Until I realized that they were stars and they were shining there beneath the ground.
Well, that's a beautiful image.
They were laid out like a constellation.
Which constellation?
I don't know. Apart from Ursa Minor and Ursa Major, I don't recognize any of them.
Well, I think I do.
Draw the stars for me again, Adrian. Maybe I can match them to the right constellation.
Z popielniczki wyciągnęła kartkę i długopis.
Constellations generally represent mythological figures. Maybe that has some significance here. It looks a little like the Corona Borealis, the Northern Crown. But this is made up of 7 stars, not 6. The Northern Crown is also open at the top, seen from the Northern Hemisphere. So, it depends on where you're looking at it from. The Corona Australis, the Southern Crown, is open at the bottom, which could also fit here, judging from the shape. But it has more stars, namely 11, if you count the binary stars as 1. Are you sure that there's nothing missing from your drawing?
Yeah, quite sure. 6 stars. It looked exactly like that.
And I can't help you any further. I don't know of any constellation which looks like that.
Well, never mind. It may not mean anything at all.
Perhaps. But if it's important to you, then it will be revealed sooner or later, Adrian. You can be sure of that. And how are you otherwise? I mean, as the brand new lord of the manor.
Weird, I guess. Everything seems so surreal. I mean, I've spent my whole life in Boston as Darren. And now I'm here calling myself the last Gordon. And sitting all alone in a half-burned down castle full of ghosts. It's lucky the construction guys are there. Otherwise, I'd soon be getting the feeling that I was a ghost myself.
I'm still here too, Adrian. You aren't all alone. Did you have the chance to say goodbye to your great-grandmother?
Yes. That was good. She gave me a few things to take with me as I follow my destiny.
May I ask what her last words to you were?
She told me how I can find peace in my soul. I shouldn't go down the same route as my father, but go to the bitter end and start at the Menhirs.
At the Menhirs?
That's what she kept repeating. At the Menhirs, at the Menhirs. They seem incredibly important.
Then you should take note of her advice.
I'd better take the drawing with me. Perhaps I'll have some use for it.
Przyda nam się i to bardzo nawet, bym powiedział. Może zamieńmy jeszcze parę słów z doktorem Winterbottom.
What's troubling you, Adrian?
It's been a while since I've had visions. Probably 3 days. What does that mean?
I'd say it means that the medication is working well. It could also be that the emotional events of the last few days have suppressed the images of the past for the time being. Either way, we're making progress.
You must have heard of the famous Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred.
Marcus and Mordred? No, not that I would know.
I mean the ones who built the castle. Blackmere Castle, 800 years ago.
Oh, right, them. No. What do they say about them? Have you seen them, Adrian? What did they tell you?
You really do think I'm crazy, right?
No. I meant in your dreams. In your dreams.
There are portals that I have to find. They're entrances to a mysterious place, which is maybe the cause of all the evil.
What makes you think that? Who told you about that?
Victoria. Just before she died.
Maybe she was delirious. Maybe she didn't know what she was talking about. Adrian, I think it's problematic to believe in a place that's supposed to be responsible for something. You're just shifting it away from yourself.
It's not a question of belief. This place is real.
Perhaps we should increase your dose from 60 to 90 milligrams. I really thought we'd made more progress.
Apparently, my family had contact with the Vatican.
That's not so surprising for such an old noble family, is it?
Okej, ostatni temat.
You said you knew Dr. Herman?
Yes, he was a very extraordinary man. We met each other when we were students. It was a great time. But I quickly realized that pathology wasn't really for me. Unlike Heinz, I was always much more interested in the living.
You studied pathology?
Amongst other things. Yes. Are you surprised?
Not really, no. Catch you later.
Take care.